Welcome back to Alley Cat Hours. Unless it's your first time here, in which case, welcome. So, UFC 273 last night. Today's episode is brought to you by the letter D, as in dead, as in our parlay died last night. All because of referees just not understanding the sport. Let's talk about the positives. Khamzat Chimaev won. He won. What a fight. Fight of the night. Him and Gilbert Burns. Wow. The dude had absorbed 2 punches in a total of 4 fights until last night. He took 119 punches from Gilbert Burns. He showed a granite chin of a champion. That is all we could take away from that fight, other than he has amazing heart and drive. That guy's a future champ. Don't question it. He's going to be fighting Colby Covington next. He's going to rip his skull off, and that will be the easiest bet we will ever make in our lives. Secondly, co-main event. Peter Yan got screwed by Aljamain Sterling like a rusty fork. And you know, Aljamain Sterling's a good fighter. But it felt very wrong in a split decision fight between 2 champs that they labeled Aljamain Sterling as the undisputed champ. Well, let me tell you who disputes that. Your boy Maiko. It's a bunch of crap. I was calling the fucking police last night, and I was telling them we got an emergency. Peter Yan just got screwed. And they told me, Michael, this is no reason to be calling the authorities. And I'm like, officer, what do you define as an emergency? Because my parlay just crashed, and I had people actually maybe follow me because of my fucking babbling on YouTube. But I digress. Peter Yan will be a champ in the next year and a half anyway. It just sucks that we have to prolong the inevitable. Now the main event. Alexander Volkanovski defending his title for the UFC in the featherweight division against Chan Sung Jung, the Korean Zombie. He beat the shit out of the Korean Zombie. Korean Zombie was, to quote Conor McGregor, a stick in the mud. He was molasses. His movement was awful. It looked like they dropped a 45-year-old man in there against a dude in his prime at 30 that just was ready to show he's the best on the planet. Alexander Volkanovski is the best fighter on the planet. Right now. I don't care if Khabib walks the earth. I don't care about Kamaru Usman. I don't care about Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya is the only debate. And he has a loss at another weight class not his. And you know what? Coincidentally enough, Alexander Volkanovski's only loss is in a weight class not his. But since then, he's done nothing but win. He fights at featherweight, and his only loss is at middleweight. If that doesn't say what a badass we have on our hands, I don't know what does. He's entertaining going up to lightweight. And truthfully, I would love to see a lot of those matchups. I can't pick him against Charles Oliveira, but truth be told, a lot of those other guys I think he'll beat. Now, great fights all in all, but that's not all we're here for today. Now, this is for my non-sports fans that made it 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the video, in which case, congratulations, you made it. Now you get spoiler alerts for the final season of the Peaky Blinders without me actually telling you anything. The final season of the Peaky Blinders, if I could sum it up perfectly. You know this shirt, The Eternals? People did not like the movie at all. I think people are just overall haters and can't, if something's not perfect, they bring it down. The Eternals, for example, is a good movie, but it's not Avengers Endgame, so it sucks. That's some very, very logical math, I must say. But the Peaky Blinders sucked. The last season sucked. The big thing that everyone had to deal with while filming the show was the character that plays Polly died in between seasons. They had to refilm the whole season. It has a very dark tone. Everybody's dull. There might be 3 jokes in the entire season. 2 of them were made by Nazis. It's not a good time. It would have been a great movie. They could have collapsed the 6 episodes that were an hour long into one movie, and it would have been good. But here we are with a show that was once one of the best shows out there, just letting us down. And possibly the final season. There's rumors out there they might do a movie, and I'd go see it. But if it sucked, you better believe I'm a fucking bitch about it. Because that's what we do. Other than that, it is Sunday, April 10th. It's kind of muggy out, so we're in the basement today. Basement life. Basement season. And, all we could do is just motivate and be great. When you look in the mirror, you know what you see? You see excellence. Don't hold yesterday against today, because today isn't the fuckboy that yesterday was. Today's the best fucking person you might have ever met in your life, and give it a chance. Other than all the fucking cliches, sports talk, and hating on the final season of the Peaky Blinders that just went and took our hopes and dreams and cast them aside like we didn't matter, there's not much to talk about. I'm looking forward to getting some fantasy football content out there. I'd like to do more reviews, recaps, hype stuff up. I feel like I got a decent take on a lot of stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to come on here and give stock market advice. I'm not going to tell you what's in style. I wear Eternal shirts. People didn't even like the movie. I think, for what it's worth, this shirt's awesome. I don't even fucking care how I got it. I don't like how I got it, but I digress. So, like I said, you look in the mirror and you see excellence. It's a great day to be great. Women lie, men lie, stats don't lie. I will be back again in your ear holes. So next time, clean your ears out a bit before you come by. This is Alley Cat Hours. I appreciate you stopping by today. Deuces, fam. Let's go and make today a good day. Be easy.